So you guys, we are live. We try to, you know, hop on here, Facebook and YouTube, and do a little live section when we're doing, you know, a lot of work, full days, Thursdays for sure. And who is this?
Are we live?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm live. Every day of my life. Every day of my life I feel like I'm live.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
All right, so we're going to just take a walk outside because there's a little something over here next door to Pig Trail. It's their used bikes. And there's a pretty badass bike sitting out there for sale.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Pretty used motorcycle. It's going to be a little loud right here because right here is their detailing part of Pig Trail Holiday. If you had never been here,
One second. Don't know what happened.
Yep. So what Rhett and the boys there at the Coolest Kids on the Block, I call them there at KST, they've been coming up with some new lines of bars, you know, just giving us some options on bars, different price points. And the bars that we're putting on the Big Boar there are the first ones ever. So they got them done, got them powder coated and sent them right over to us. And we just got them installed right now. So this is the first time you're seeing these bars. It was pretty funny earlier, Steph made a post and within seconds somebody liked it and commented, "Oh, you're gonna love them. Those are the exact same ones I have on my bike." No, they're not, because
so they are slightly different, and you guys we'll go over all the differences and stuff like that later on. But yeah, they are slightly different, and they don't have a name yet.
Yeah, they don't have a name for these bars. They're different. The price point is different, and like I said, the ones that I'm putting on the Big Boar, you just bolt straight on. The ones that are over here in the Road Glide special that we've been running are the full adjustable Spearheads by the Vanguard collection. So there is a difference there. So don't think that you're looking at the same bars. You're not. And that's pretty exciting because they don't have a name. And we want to know your thoughts because, well, the boys at KST, the whole crew there, they needed to name these bars. And someone's going to get to name them.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Pretty exciting.
Of course, if it's a cool name.
Yeah. So let's look at what this is.
So you remember the old Road Glide special? Here it is, sitting here. It's a pre-owned lot here at Pig Trail Holidays. It's all cleaned up. It still has the Mustang seat that we're so proud of. American made and owned by Veterans Company. That's right, folks. Remember, Mustang seats are the only way to go. Proud of them being veteran owned and US made. But they're leaving our seat on here with our embroidered our name on it, the honorary one here, the honorary one across the bottom of the seat, and of course the back covers, and we've got the wrap here. And then here are the full adjustable Spearheads. So I am going to be doing a little bit of measuring and comparison for myself.
Comparison.
You know what I'm saying? So getting some measurements for myself because I want to know some numbers.
And it is pretty windy, of course, out here. I hope that these mics are blocking a little bit of the wind. It's cold too.
But yeah, of course, it's cold. But that's one thing we've been doing, guys, is on the bikes that we've been working on. Of course, we're showing you what we're doing to our new bike, and then telling you what all we're putting on it, all the mods on the Big Boar. Like one thing on here that they left on here too, it's got the Chrome Works, which is a badass exhaust there, 2-in-1 and 2 Dominator there. we'll be running. We actually get our new exhaust in Monday or Tuesday of next week. And it is a prototype of a color that has not been seen yet. So y'all want to stay tuned for that. Then it looks like we'll be starting a Big Boar build on the 131. You want to step inside?
Yeah, let's go inside. So, of course, this is sitting out here at the pre-owned, used motorcycles. And you can see there has been some things. You guys have all seen us add things and do all these upgrades over the last couple of years on that Road Glide, but they have removed some of the stuff. And so, if you guys do check it out, like the front windshield is back to the stock. There's some lights that have been removed that we had added.
Yeah. So the old bike, though, you guys know how good it runs and what a good old bike it is. And I can testify to it. 131, has a stage 2 done to it. And the seat, the Legend suspension Revo on the back, and then Axia on the front. That's one thing we're fixing to do too. The Big Boar is we're going to be putting the Axio and the Arc on the rear. So there's a lot that's still we're going to be doing to the Big Boar in the next couple of weeks. And guys, it doesn't take that long to do a build. I wanted to keep you guys mind right on this, and what we're doing is Steph is also building the content too, so it's taking longer. So we could get this build done pretty quick, but not going live every Friday night and producing the videos between the live feeds. So just keep that in content.
Yeah, for sure.
In content. Is that?
In perspective.
Hey, good. I'm just struggling with words right now. So over here, like Steph and I was going to show off though the pre-owned bikes over here at Big Boar Holiday. So they got a lot of bikes. A lot of bikes are coming in and out. They don't only have Harley Davidsons. There was a Gold Wing that went out today that was.
Yeah, there was a Yamaha that was traded in.
Yamaha.
There's a BMW right up there.
So, really, when you come over here to Picture Harley Davidson, you really don't know what you're going to find. You reach out to the boys; they'll be more than happy to bring you over here and let you check out what all they have in front.
Yeah, it's a good range of different models and
the price point. Like we had a good buddy Wayne came in. He's looking to get his first Harley Davidson, his second bike in his life. So we came over here this morning with Casey. Larry came over as well. We went through some used bikes because he's on a budget, and he got to learn a lot too. And they don't mind taking the time to educate as well. Yeah, let's go BMW here. I'm sure it's his little. It's like something out of them. Hong Kong. BMW R65. Right there it goes. If y'all, damn, that thing's clean as hell. Oh.
Ooh, a little squeaky.
I don't know if that was it or me. Wow. Okay. Squeaky, squeaky. All right, yeah. Ready to go. Yep. Took and carry, here I come. Yeah, like we were saying, though, guys, a lot of different bikes. It's pretty good. Somebody's looking for that motorcycle out there right now. And there it is.
Let's go check out the build, how it's going.
Yes, man. Off we go. It is a windy day. You know the wind's blowing pretty good when you see the build like this. Looks like I'm riding on a chopper. Turn around where you guys can see a picture of Harley Davidson. Over here's the big one. That's where all the concerts happen right here. They'll feed us and keep us watered. It's always a good time. They do a lot of good in the community too, which we're so proud of. Being teamed up with Pig Trail Harley Davidson is, it's a dealership. Some people don't like dealerships, some people do like dealerships, but I'm telling you guys, this dealership's top notch. know, it's family built, family owned, and they care about us, and well, it really is us. And it's cool how they're really into the community, doing stuff all the time for the community, part of the community, part of the community.
Well, they love the Ozarks. They love Arkansas.
It's home.
We do, and they love riding. So it's just.
And what's really cool with Pig Trail too, because they'll deliver bike anywhere, and they're all over the country dropping off bikes. So there's the Pig Trail family across the states, you know. And like I said, if you want something, need something, no matter where you are, reach out to Pig Trail Harley Davidson. You never know. A big, great crew of people here. Um, some of the dudes are a little not as good looking as I, but you can probably, they're pretty sharp. You know, and probably not as funny as I am. They try to be. Some guys in here named Scott, Larry, and a few others. I mean, they're trying to be funny, but you can't blame them. At least they know they're motorcycle shit.
At least they're trying, right?
They're trying. And Chris over here, I'll hand this to you, Mama.
Got it.
Chris over here working on the KST Kustoms bars that has no name, like I was saying. Man, those are looking really good. I went out there and did some measurements. See, this is what happens. Chris is like, oh God, here it comes again. So I'm going to measure. Let's see. Yeah. That's about what I thought. I mean, this is how it is. Chris is getting everything tucked in though. And in this video, guys, if you can watch it on YouTube, it's going to break it down exactly what Chris did for these bars. And we'll walk you through absolutely everything. I mean, he was just walking me through the heated grips because I've never had the heated grips before. So super smooth. Of course, got the indicator little place here, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 high, off. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so learning some stuff there. He did extend the cable for the clutch. This has gone from the hydraulic to the old standard clutch cable. We did do a 8-inch wire extension too.
Yes.
In this video, when Steph does it for YouTube, Steph will link all that stuff below. She's got all the information there. So I think they look freaking badass. I was getting some numbers out there. So yeah, actually, there's a little in the Spearhead and this new bar that isn't named. There's some difference in the bars. You know, there's a little bit different width, the different height, not a whole much on it. And I'm excited to see how these feel. I love the KST Spearhead full adjustable.
But you were saying there's a little bit of difference, and we'll go into that later, especially
Yes.
the price point, because those are fully adjustable. These are not, so there is going to be a difference there in the price point as well.
Yeah, and some of us are looking for a different look. This does have a little bit different look on the bars themselves. Once again, on the video, we'll go into detail about that as well. And like I said, Chris will get his tips on some things that he did and make it easier and how he went about installing bars. Because we're always talking about the bars installed. So you can see here that Chris, we've still got the top end apart. Just not to that point yet. Still waiting on a couple parts. He's got just about all of our custom dynamic lighting is installed. He got that done last Thursday. We are still waiting on the mirrors from Custom Dynamics. As far as that though, I mean, like latch lights here, they're super badass. Loving this right here. Open this up in here now. And now we have the lights in here too. And these are really badass because they're gonna help us see, but they time out as well.
So in case you forget to turn them off, because I know that I'm going to be the one that's, forgetting to turn them off all the time.
Well, and the way we found out, because we didn't read instructions, but Chris is working on getting everything routed in there, and then he said, boop, they went out, which is really cool. We'll open everything up as well, a tour pack. We have one in the tour pack here as well. And like I said, it'll time out. Really coming together though, as you guys can see too, I just want to show off. Look how sexy this is. So guys, this is a limited, so they don't have the stretch bags, and it just has the fender that just ends. So all this is different. Like, it's pretty funny. Chris the other day was joking when somebody's going to walk up and say, "Oh man, you put a tour pack on that special." But this is a limited that we added the stretch bags, and then of course the fender skirt. I think it's looking pretty sexy. Lots of custom dynamic lighting on there. But guys, this is kind of what we're into every day, in and out. This is what Steph and I are living and loving every minute of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna measure me?
Yeah. I'm measuring you up.
I'm too much for your measuring tape.
That's right, mama. All right.
All right, guys. I'll be dropping some more videos to finish up the lighting on the motorcycle. Last couple of days, I've dropped a couple of videos. I'm going to try and finish those up by definitely this weekend, but hopefully by tomorrow, because tomorrow night for our live feed, we are planning, like we said last week, to have Rhett from KST onto our YouTube live feed Friday night. And of course, that's Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. And that is Rhett with KST, and he's gonna be able to go into more details about these bars, the different specs, and
of course all the other lineup the bars they have on there too. You guys can go check that out. But today's just that day. We are, like I said earlier, next things we'll be doing is, like I said, legend suspension. We'll be talking about that a lot too. Then we're going to move right into the motor, doing the top end, and like I said, it'll be a 131, and that's where it is, the Big Boar. BOAR.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so you guys know that we are asking for your suggestions to name these bars. Our post on Instagram, if you will go hop on over to Instagram on that post, leave a comment in that section there. Tell us what you want to name these bars.
What about Facebook?
Facebook too, but Instagram's where it's at, guys. Okay, Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Both of them have the post, and yeah, we'd like to hear from you guys.
For sure.
You ready to get back to work?
I am. Chris is on me right now. Chris is probably ready for a sandwich. Yes. All right, guys. Really quick. I say that so often. You're going to eat some pizza. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in. We'll see you somewhere down the road. Definitely see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on YouTube, The Honor One, at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. You can go to our website, thehonorone.com, check out all of our merch and our upcoming rides, because we're going to be doing a ride here during the spring fleeing at the end of the month called the Screaming Eagle Ride. And it's a ride between the two pigs. You can come ride with us for free. The first 20 gets a grab bag, and Rainwater, Holt, and Saxton is sponsoring that ride, where we're going to give away 2 $100 gift cards. You want to come check that out, come hang out with us here at Big Trail and ride the ride. Until we see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, y'all stay on. Woo.